Hellbenders is a film that I just came across when I was searching around on Amazon Prime. It is a 2011 sort of horror comedy film. It's got a good cast. It stars Dan Fogler, Clancy Brown, and I can't think of his last name, but Cliff something or other. You'll recognise him as soon as you see him. He's in Pacific Rim and other things. 90 minutes long. It is about a group of multi-denominational priests who all live in the same house together, sort of as flatmates, and they live this debauched lifestyle because they're all trying to commit as many sins as possible so that if they're involved in an exorcism of some sort and they need to, they can get dragged to hell in place of the soul that's being possessed. Because if they're obviously too pure and godly, then they won't be able to go to hell because they're too good. This obviously leads to lots of sort of comic montages and actions throughout the film where they're trying to keep their sin count up. They've got a great big book where they where they keep track of it. It feels a bit like they've stolen some of the plot from Ghostbusters, because obviously they're these crazy out on the edge priests that the normal bureaucratic people within the church don't either believe, understand or agree with, and a guy comes in, much like in Ghostbusters, to shut them down. A sort of middle management type, and then that leads to all hell breaking loose, or a demon trying to make all hell break loose, and they have to get called upon to resolve that. The film's a little uneven, as there's sort of very good horror elements in it, and there are good horror scenes, and then it's unbalanced with the comedy. It feels like it needs to have been flattened out a bit more so that there's a more an even mix of comedy and horror going on through the film, because clearly the director knows how to do one and he knows how to do the other. It's just whether he can mash them together properly to make a proper effect. It's just sometimes you can feel like 1 minute you're watching one type of film and then it just veers over into another. And there's lots of little sight gags in it though that you'll get as you watch, particularly with the opening to Hell that they make. That did make me chuckle. And the effects generally are good. They are not all digital, but where they are, they're mixed in well. The practical effects look good and they're fun and interesting. And you know, if you like this kind of film and you like sort of seeing practical effects, it's nice to see that they are being kept up in this. Worth watching. If you just want something you can put on, switch your brain into neutral and watch, and that you have no expectations of beyond maybe what I said in this video, and you know, you can just sort of chuckle away at it. I wouldn't make it sort of a Saturday night sit down, definitely going to watch this type of film, but it's certainly something just to put on if you're bored on a weeknight and you've got time to kill, because it's only 90 minutes long and it gets itself in and out quite easily. You know, it's there and done. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.